Before we get started in today's video, we are doing another V-Bucks giveaway. That's right, 1,000 V-Bucks on the table. We also have a like goal of 1,115 likes. If we could hit that, that'd be greatly appreciated. All info pertinent to the giveaway will be played right now. We're giving away 1,000 V-Bucks. For those of you who want to enter, simply leave a like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification to get push notifications, and leave a comment in the comment section below of your favorite Fortnite skin. After which, we will be giving the Fortnite V-Bucks giveaway. Announce the winners very soon in the future. And much like the wisdom and the Lord and our Savior God, who came down from the heavens to bestow upon us both greatness and taketh away things they didn't deem worthy, Epic Games both giveth and taketh when it comes to Fortnite Battle Royale. And in today's video, we will be focusing on the top 5 things removed from Fortnite Battle Royale. At number 5, we have the Christmas trees. Oh boy, you didn't see this one coming at all on a list, and it's so obvious. There were players who thought that the Christmas trees actually were going to stay for a long time. I did for a bit. But, obviously, like the Christmas items in the store, they are now gone, hopefully until next Christmas. Maybe before that, I don't know. All I know is the Christmas trees were a great gift bestowed upon the Fortnite Battle Royale community. Oh my god, if you didn't play when this was happening, this event, it was absolutely crazy. This was during Battle Pass Season 2. Hater. Christmas trees themselves could spawn up to 3 additional chests on the map, and usually there were always good stuff in most of these chests. Every single time it was always a rat race to get to them, and if you got to them late, you were gonna die, because people were always going to these Christmas trees, and they were spread out throughout the map in most of the key locations. There was one in every basic city, and then there was also one in Wailing Woods. Now, this is all before Tilted Towers came and ruined that for everybody, because if you don't know, all the extra chests, they're still in the game. Oh yes, they haven't actually left. What happens is they all got amalgamated into one area, and that became Tilted Tower. The scourge of my dreams and the nightmares of my days. I don't like going there, and there are no Christmas trees. Santa Claus is dead. So let's get on with number 4. At number 4, we have the scoped reload. And if you didn't know what this was back in the day, back around when the Halloween update was going on, and anytime before that, after that, subsequent to that, if you were playing after that, like most of these YouTubers hopping on the Fortnite bandwagon, you'd see what happens to most. This is the scoped reload in all of its glory. What was happening is you could take the bolt-action sniper rifle, the one-hit insta-kill weapon of the game, and simply, instead of having to unscope yourself, remain on the target by holding down the scope and press the X button, I mean the square one, to reload. And it would reload your gun while scope did. This was nerfed because it was so overpowered. It made the snipers basically invincible because you could just keep the target in your sights and reload that next bullet, and it's done. The deed is done. If you didn't get him in the first one, you got him in the second one. And if you didn't get him in the second one, maybe you shouldn't play the game! Scope reloading ultimately, though, fell victim to most of the things that were on this list being a little too OP when they were dropped. They were great ideas, however, they weren't fair. Scoped reloading completely broke the game. It didn't actually break it, but if you were playing it now with people playing with sniper rifles, yeah, it would basically be broken because people could constantly reload after every shot. Because if you didn't know, the bolt action needs to be reloaded. The scoped reloading made it so much easier to do so because you'd always hit your target. Anyway, at number 3, we have the jump pad. And if you didn't know what the jump pad was, you weren't playing the game. If she don't know what the jump pad is, she's not old enough for you, dog. The jump pad, essentially, was the launch pad that we all know and love in this game. However, the key difference is you didn't deploy your parachute when you use the launch pad. When you use the launch pad, it came in 3 different varieties. There was a horizontal, a vertical, and also a crazy one that was smaller and didn't do as much launching for you. Now the key with the jump pad is it didn't matter how high you were getting launched from it, you wouldn't take fall damage when you landed. This is really weird in the game because people could build up forts way up into the sky, use the jump pad to launch them off their fort, and hit the streets below with no fall damage. Essentially, it removed fall damage from the game. It was a little overpowered and unfair in that aspect. However, it was pretty useful. But the thing is, there's no reason to have it now that the launch pad does basically all of that. You don't need a horizontal launcher really, because you can use the impulse grenades to do so with yourself. And the launch pad basically took over all the functions of the jump pad and made it into one item that's a lot rarer to find than the jump pad was back in the day. But it's a little thing Fortnite OGs might remember from when they started playing. Anyway, at number 2, we have the electric trap. And no, I'm not talking about dealing in the hoods of Salty Springs and in the Tilted Towers. I am talking about the electric trap. If you didn't know, there were basically 2 versions of the Zapper, and they were pretty great. They were the ceiling and the wall Zapper. And these were other traps in the game. And what actually happened is Epic removed all of the traps that there were and made them into the basic spike trap that we know and love and is pretty sweet. But the electric trap, my friends, it was pretty much useless. It was very hard to get kills with because people could hear the electricity arcing because the electric trap would always be on. So you'd know that the electric trap was in the vicinity. And hey, maybe I shouldn't go in that area because I'm going to get electrocuted and die instantly. The only thing the electric trap had on the spike traps of now is that the electric trap was an insta-kill regardless. Now the spike trap can totally take you down to 10 health and basically make you dead for the game, but you can still technically be alive. The electric trap did not afford that luxury. I got a kill with it in one of my videos and it was absolutely amazing. I was very new to Fortnite then, and I placed it on the wall, on the roof. I placed it on the roof, the person came down, they killed me, but they got killed by it instantly. It was actually pretty beastly because it could do the insta-kills. However, it always took a few seconds to deploy, not like the current traps of yore, where they just spring up and spike through you. No, this trap took like 2 seconds. The person had to stay still. If they left the area, the electricity would still launch, but they wouldn't be hit, so it sucked. You know what? Freak the electric trap. I don't like you in Fortnite Battle Royale anymore. You hear? I don't want you in the game. You have electricity. At number 1, we have the infamous Zapper Tron. People don't even know. You don't even know if this is real or not. I personally don't think it is. Just saying, as a skeptic and person who's found a lot of Easter eggs in this game, I ain't seen no Zapper Tron, that's for sure. If you didn't know what the Zapper Tron is, and if you don't know, now you know, you know. I'm just saying, the Zapper Tron is the electric wonder weapon of the game. Well, you want to picture it like this, okay, hater? It's the gravity gun from Half-Life mixed with the portal gun, and then instead of shooting gravity or portals, it basically is the Wonder Waffle from Zombies. So what it would do is you'd have to hold the trigger down and it would charge up the shot. Now this shot would arc and have infinite damage and infinite range and infinite spread. It was basically totally amazing, and only one person's ever found it, which is really weird. Anyway, Zapper Tron. So you hold the trigger down, eventually the charged shot gets enough power that it automatically sends an electric laser beam directly into the reticle wherever you're aiming, no matter the distance, and whatever it hits, it kills. You want to think of this, the best weapon to compare this to in terms of how it fires is you want to think the Spartan laser from Halo. You charge it up, it does its little burst in a straight line, it blows the thing up at the other end. This was Zapper Tron in its glory, and only one person found it, and no one has found it since. Thus, Epic Games has removed any trace of it online. People have never found any evidence that this actually existed except for one stream where a person happened to find it out of a supply drop. Does that mean the Zapper Tron is gone forever? This mystery we may never, ever, ever know. Anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable and informative. Be sure to leave a like, share it on your social media platforms. Remember, we are doing a V-Bucks giveaway. All the information for that at the beginning of the video, and I will see you guys in the next Fortnite video.